Welcome to Idaho Today. I'm Carly Cash filling in for Melissa Paul. Whether you're picking up a bouquet for your table or gifting to someone special, flowers are a great way to brighten the day. Davis from Sundog and Emily from Rust and Thistle are here to share what's blooming this season and how to keep your arrangements looking fresh. Welcome, you guys.
Thanks.
Yeah. So can you tell us what both of you do, Davis?
I grow these flowers on about an acre and a half in the Dry Creek Valley just outside of Boise.
Okay. And then what do you do once you grow the flowers?
I'm growing them, I cut them, I sell them to florists like Emily here, bring them to the market. They go to a couple of grocery stores in town.
Okay.
And people are also subscribed to the farm through a CSA, and they get a bouquet once a week. And there's also on Wednesday evenings a cut your own night.
So fun. Okay. And Emily, tell us about your business.
Yeah, Rust and Thistle is a florist here in Boise. I specialize in weddings and events primarily, but we also offer local deliveries to the Boise, Meridian, Nampa area. And I met Davis here when he approached me selling flowers, and now I'm probably one of your regular customers. So we use a lot of the flowers from Sundog Farm in our weddings and events and in our deliveries.
Okay, so we've got some gorgeous flowers today. What flowers are in season right now?
Right now, just about every flower we grow except the spring ones are in season right now. So we have a lot of cosmos, zinnias, dahlias over here.
So pretty.
The eucalyptus is coming in for our greenery.
Okay.
Amaranth, marigolds, just you name it. It's blooming right now.
Absolutely beautiful. So what are some things you should look for when choosing flowers?
Well, as a designer, I always start with a palette. So I like to choose my flowers based on the palette that I want to work with. So perhaps I'm doing a wedding and it's a real pastel toned palette. I will look for the colors first, and then I will choose flowers based on that palette and then what's in season at the time. Yeah.
Now, do you have any tips for making flowers last or cutting them if you get a bouquet? My husband is one of those guys, bless his heart. He is awesome at bringing me flowers for no reason, but I'm always worried like, oh, am I cutting them right? Am I arranging them the best way?
Yeah.
What are some tips?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing to do is when you take flowers home is to clean them and prep them. So you want to remove all of the greenery that's on the stems of the flowers.
Oh.
What that does is all the nutrients in the water can go to the actual bloom. So it's going to prolong the shelf life of the flower, first of all, but it's also going to make your design just cleaner in general. So then when you put the flowers in the vase, it won't look messy or disorganized.
Okay. Now, I heard from somewhere that you should cut your stems like on a diagonal. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's pretty much just like a surface area thing. The more surface area that's exposed to the water, the more the flower can drink. So when you cut at an angle, there's more surface area there.
Awesome. Can you help us a little bit as far as putting a bouquet together? Now, I know you do something really cool, Davis, at the Boise Farmers Market. People can get like a wristband, right?
Yeah. So
and then put their own bouquet together?
Correct. Yeah, we do a make your own bouquet. This is the band that you get. And this is a little bit of a small example of what you'll see at the market. We'll just have buckets full of stems and people will come through, grab a band, put as many as they can, and still be able to twist this band shut. So some people, they're barely getting the band shut, but you end up with a $20 bouquet that you made yourself, and it's about this size.
That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. So Emily, now we get this gorgeous bouquet home. What should we do?
Yeah, you have a big bundle of flowers, and like I said, the first thing you want to do is clean off all of the greenery, and I've done that over here on this bundle. And then I like to organize the flowers by type. So, here we have the hyacinth, and here we have the dahlia and the zinnia. That just sort of keeps me focused when it comes to design. When I start designing, though, I typically start with my larger blooms first. And this is a pretty small vase, but you can use anything you have at home, even if it's just a mug or like a mason jar. I'll start with the big blooms first. And as I'm building my design, I'll start plugging in one element at a time. So right now I've started with all of the dahlias. And then I might come in with these really beautiful zinnias. And
They're
as
just a little bit smaller.
they're a little bit smaller, but also just not as heavy as a bloom. And so as I'm placing these in here, you'll see the vase start to fill up, the empty space will start to fill up, and you can start to get a little bit more whimsical with the placement as the vase fills up with flowers.
So cute.
So this is sort of your base design, and then I might come through with more of the product that I describe as dancey or airy, and then you can get a little bit more playful with the flowers.
And are you trying to, I mean, it looks like you're varying height a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
I like the look of like an in and out design.
Okay.
It really depends on your style. You
Yeah.
know, some people like things that are a little bit more modern and spherical, but I tend to go a little bit in and out with my flowers.
So fun.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to try some of these tips at home. You're
Yeah.
both at the Boise Farmers Market, so you can get flowers there. Oh, Emily, you're not at the Boise Farmers Market.
No, I mean, I'm there as a customer, though.
Okay, you're there as a customer.
You may see me there.
Okay, right. But some great tips today on arranging flowers, and I love that heading into fall, we can still get beautiful flowers to decorate our homes with. And I know at home, I feel like if I've got fresh flowers, I'm just a happier person if I've got fresh flowers in my house. So thank you so much for showing what you do and all of these beautiful blooms. More coming up next on Idaho Today.